Hey guys, this is Star 1130. I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna be previewing the second game of the doubleheader of the Monday Night Football game tonight. Which is Broncos at Raiders. The doubleheader on ESPN. By the way, I already previewed yesterday. It's already on the channel. The first game of the doubleheader. Texans and Saints, so go check out that preview. Anyway, I'm here to preview the Raiders Broncos, so let's get started. So as I said, this is the second game of the doubleheader. It's on at 10:20 on ESPN right after the Saints-Texans game, as you will probably already know. So let's get started with my thoughts. So first, I'm going to go the Raiders side of things, then the Broncos side of things, and then I'm going to be doing my expectations and then my predictions / score predictions. So let's get started. The Broncos side of things, they're not going to put up stellar offensive numbers. As you know, they traded for Joe Flacco and from the Ravens, because the Ravens went with Lamar Jackson. And by the way, he had 5 touchdowns yesterday, and Marquise Brown had 3, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, but Lamar Jackson, I think that was a good choice to roll with Lamar Jackson for the remainder. It's the new era, Lamar Jackson era in Baltimore. Anyway, the Broncos traded for Joe Flacco, and when they said that, the general manager, as you probably already know, John Elway, great Broncos quarterback, one of the best, he said, he's now a general manager, he said, Joe Flacco's just entering his prime, he's in his prime, which is obviously not true. He's been out of his prime for like 4 or 5 years now. So ever since he won that Super Bowl, he hasn't been very good. He's just an average NFL quarterback at this point in his career, in my opinion. He's 33 years old. He might even be 34. I'll have to check on that. But he's 34 years old, and he might be even a little below average. I think people are overhyping him too much. And that's not, he's overrated. People say, oh, he's going to lead the Broncos to stellar offensive numbers. I don't think so. He's going to lead them in playoffs. I don't think so. They're a dark horse team. They're a sleeper. Watch out for them in the AFC West. The AFC West is pretty loaded with the Chiefs and Chargers high-flying offenses, especially the Kansas City Chiefs offense. That's impossible to stop, or close to impossible to stop. You can slow them down, but you can't stop them. Even though the Broncos defense is very good, and that's the key tonight. But I expect the Broncos defense to get... First, before I go into this, the Broncos offensive line is a little beat up and a little shaken up. I know they got Dalton Reisner from Kansas State, and I know they signed Jawan James away from the Dolphins, but he gets injured from time to time, quite frequently, and the offensive line will have to see how it performs tonight. But the Broncos defense is gonna get pressure on Derek Carr a bunch, which leads me into the Raiders preview, the Raiders side of things. Derek Carr is going to get pressured a lot, and for that offensive line, Colton Miller doesn't look too good. Colton Miller looks decent. He's on that borderline bust or gem area, I think. The draft pick from the 2018 NFL draft last year, and then obviously, other than Trent Brown, there's no really established veteran, and I think the Broncos will expose that. You got Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, and then Chris Harris Jr. There's not many talented Raiders receivers. They released Antonio Brown because I think he was a distraction anyways now with the Patriots. I did a video on that also about 2 days ago when the news broke, so go check that out. Anyway, the Raiders don't have very good receivers. Tyrell Williams is decent. Hunter Renfrow, who is ageless at Clemson in the slot, he's pretty good, I guess, but he's only a rookie. I mean, how much can you expect from a rookie? And then, so other than Tyrell Williams and Hunter Renfrow, they don't really have too much, too good of receivers. And Foster Moreau, the rookie tight end from LSU, I don't think he'll have a big role in the offense. I don't think he'll do too good though. I think they took him in the 3rd or 4th round. Yeah. Anyways, the Broncos secondary is gonna lock him down. I know they lost. They got Bryce Callahan from the Bears, which is good, and they still have Chris Harris Jr. There were rumors of Chris Harris Jr. being traded during the 2019 NFL draft, so he wasn't traded in April though. So he's still there, and that's a good move by them. He got paid too, only 1-year deal though, but yeah, and yeah, So in the Raiders' offensive line, like I said, Trent Brown's the only real established veteran. Colton Miller's up and down too. I think he can play tackle or guard. He's best suited at tackle, in my opinion. In the Raiders' defense, I mean, it's not too good. Their pass rush is pretty much non-existent. Last year, their pass rush was terrible. They got the least sacks in the NFL. And then their cornerbacks, Garyon Conley is too inconsistent, in my opinion. He's up and then down, up and then down. Yeah, Garyon Conley is too inconsistent. They might want to think about trading him off. And then the Raiders just been a mess ever since Derek Carr had that stellar year, and since Derek Carr broke his foot 3 years ago, they've been a real mess. So yeah, and I mean, I guess Maurice Hurst, which they got a steal with him, drafted him in the 5th round in the 2018 NFL Draft last year because he had heart issues at the NFL Combine. But yeah, the Raiders' pass rush is pretty much non-existent. Their cornerbacks, I mean, they have Obi Melifonwu, who hasn't panned out. And like I said, other than Gary and Conley, who I don't like too much anyway because he's too inconsistent, they don't really have any stellar defense back. Their whole defense needs to improve. Their whole offense isn't too good. Josh Jacobs will get a lot of carries. I think Josh Jacobs might have a hard time tonight, but I think Josh Jacobs will have a pretty good game tonight. I'm not saying he'll go off, but he'll have at least like 85 to 90 yards. That's my prediction. And then my prediction for Derek Carr is like he'll go something like 25. He'll go something like 25 of 30, 25 of 37 for like, I don't know, 100, 190 yards, and let's say 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. So, yeah, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. But my final prediction for this game is the Broncos the Denver Broncos beat the Oakland Raiders 17-14. Again, just to recap, the reason I think this is because both teams will struggle on offense, but the Broncos defense is the difference maker in this game. That's the key changer in this game because they have the defense to get to Derek Carr and both offensive lines. So they're pretty even teams, but the Broncos defense just edges them out by a really lot because the Raiders defense is non-existent. Anyways, that's my final prediction. Broncos win 17-14. I will be recapping it tomorrow. Anyways, guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. Thanks for watching. Bye.